Hi everybody, it's almost Yoga Express time. I am going to use a strap for today's class. So if you happen to have one, that would be great. If you don't have a strap, you can use a dog leash, you can use a sweatshirt, you can use a belt, you can use a ribbon, anything like that. And if you don't have it, it's not the end of the world, please still come. But that's what I'm going to be using for class as a prop today. So get situated, grab your stuff, have a seat, and we're going to start in about 1 minute. I am super chilly today, so I'm all layered up. We'll see how today goes. But if there's any class that we can do nice and comfy, it is a yoga. So we're going to start. I have my strap. It's going to be near me. I'm not going to use it straight away. I'm going to sit comfortably first. Get all bundled up. And take a minute or two in nice quiet contemplation, or not. You could have music playing for a yoga class. That's totally cool too. And I mean, there's people that take the traditional, like very like slow and meditative music. And I've also been to yoga classes in real life that play like rock music and pop music and jazz music. So as long as you can hear me, that's all we need, if you even want to hear me. I'm Jen, by the way. Hi, nice to meet you all. And welcome back. All right, so we're going to be, I'm going to be quiet for 1 minute. Take 2 breaths wherever you are. And we're going to transition, so we're going to lay on our bellies. Lay on our bellies. Have our elbows out to the side. Let's bring an ear to one set of hands and just take a couple breaths here. Swing those legs side to side. Pick a side, let those legs hang. Tiny little twist here. Nice and passive. And let's turn and face the other direction with our face. And then swing those legs side to side. And then let the feet hang to the other side. Come back to the center, straighten those legs. Let's bring our hands up and in. Bring our elbows next to our body and do a little sphinx. Spread those fingers nice and wide, nice little back stretch. Drop that chin to the chest. Release a little. Let's push ourselves up into tabletop. Let's do some circles here with those knees. So we're doing a little Clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't matter, we're gonna do both. And then switch direction. Come back to center, push those feet back a little. Come onto the forearms and bring that head to the mat, puppy posture. Okay, roll it on up. Let's take our strap or whatever we're using for our strap. Grab it, take it with us. And then we're gonna lay down on our back. If you actually have a yoga strap, you have the little loop, put it around your foot. If not a worry, just loop around what you can. And we're just gonna lay back. We're gonna straighten out the leg the loop is not attached to or the strap. And let's bring that leg up. And let's do a little stretch. The idea is to obviously have a straight leg, and as you can tell, I do not have such a thing, but that doesn't stop me from taking part in my yoga practice. All right, if you have something that you have that's a strap that's not stretchy, I would like you to pull with the strap and push with the foot. If you have something that's stretchy, like a pair of pants or a thinner ribbon, you're not going to be able to do this, and that's fine. You just keep pulling the regular way. But if you can kind of counteract and push and pull at the same time, please do so. And then release, and then pull that leg in a little bit more. Feeling this nice stretch. We're going to do that push and pull one more time. So push and pull at the same time. This is a great partner stretch if you have a partner who is willing. And pull one in. So if you had a partner, they would be basically holding your foot up in the air while you push against it. If you've ever done PT, sometimes they'll do that. These kind of active, passive partner stretches. All right, so release, bend that, and you just kind of shake out that leg a little bit. You can do some ankle circles if you want. All right, so let's come back up, and now let's cross that leg over the top. Now, obviously, if this is my right leg, my right hip's going to come up off the floor a little bit, but try to keep your shoulders both on the ground. And then let's go the other way. So we're coming out to the side. Let's come back to the center. Bring that knee in, hold on to that knee, and just do a couple circles from the hip. And switch direction. All right, let's release, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm putting that strap on, making sure that it's not going to pop off. It's like actually on the ball of my foot or even in the arch. The other leg is straight, and let's bring that foot up into the air. All right, so if we're going to do our push and pull, this is our time. So we're going to push and we're going to pull at the same time. and then pull in a little bit more. One more time. Push and pull. And then relax. Amazing how much more of a stretch you can get when you do those piano stretches. All right, let's relax. Let's kind of just do a couple little ankle circles. Let foot be. Okay, so let's straighten that leg again, and we're bringing it across so my hips coming off the ground a little bit, but my shoulders staying on. And then we're gonna come over the other side, open up. And let's come back to the center, bend that knee in, and just do some circles at the hip. And switch direction. Okay, wonderful. Release that strap. Grab behind the thighs. Roll 2 or 3 times, then sit up. Let's just do a little upper body strap stretch while we have it here. So we're going to do triceps and shoulders. So first, we're going to take that strap, and we're just going to bring it overhead, and we're going to push those straps apart. So we're stretching out side body, underneath the shoulder, underneath the arm. And then pivot a little bit one way. So we're still sitting up nice and tall. Our arms just move. And the other way. Back to the center and come in front and just pull. And release. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Make any adjustments you need. And if you don't have a strap, you can still push against your own body. It's a little easier because you have the visual of the strap and the physical feeling of the strap, but you could do it without it. All right, so let's go again. We're spreading that strap apart. I made them a little bit more narrow for me this time, just for comfort, but it is totally up to you what you want. My shoulders are back and down still. And pivot a little bit one way. The other way. Come to the center and pull it across. All right, shake it out. Okay, tricep stretch. So we're going to do our regular tricep stretch here, but we're going to hold the strap and then try to reach around and grab that strap. So it's going to look like this, but behind me. All right, so I'm grabbing the strap, bringing it behind, taking the extra bit, throwing it behind me. And let's just do a nice little tricep stretch normally first, pushing that arm back. And then take that extra and bring it back behind. Find that strap, and then you're going to either walk those hands together or not. You know what your body's capable of doing today, so we're going to honor that. Okay, release. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I have my extra here, and we're going to start with the tricep stretch. Yoga straps are super easy to get, especially this time of year. Like people use them for a lot of like holiday little stuffers and gift baskets and things like that. Grab behind something like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, Walmart. Shouldn't be more than a few bucks. Don't be going spending $30 on a yoga strap. Really? So I even heard of people going to places and like using like old camping equipment for like a strap, something like that. It all works. It doesn't have to be pretty. Okay, so we're just gonna take this and just kind of pop it over to the side, and we're gonna go into our downward dog. So I'm gonna take this extra sweater off. So my tail's getting caught in my downward dog, but I'm gonna have it close for my Shavasana. Okay, so you're in our downward dog, and we're pedaling, and we're getting situated. And then we're finding stillness. And we're hanging out here for 3 breaths. Then we're going to walk those feet in to meet the hands. We're going to let that upper body hang for a couple seconds, and then slowly, slowly, slowly rolling ourselves up to standing. All right, rolling the shoulders back and down, and back and down, and back and down, front and down, front and down, and front and down. Beautiful. Take those feet wide. Point those toes out, so we're in this little plie position. Our hips are tucked under. Our hands are on our hips or our waist, and we're gonna squat and come back up. We're gonna do that 9 more times. We're going for 9. And we want to make sure that the chest is up nice and high. We're coming down to the depth that we want to. Go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring those feet in, heel toe, just step them on in, no worries. If you want to hold on to something for balance, please do so. We are going to open up that hip, come on in, tap, come on in and back down, and then to the other side. So worrying about nice, slow movements, being in control the whole time. All right, so I'm gonna start with the other side. So I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna go out, tap down for 1/10 of a second, come back in, and switch. So we're just gonna go nice and easy. Your hands can be wherever they want. If you feel comfortable not holding on for balance, maybe have your arms out. They can be in a prayer position. They can be out in front for a counterbalance. But just have them out somewhere. See how your body's doing today. We're going to go through 2 more rounds on each side. And if your arms get tired, put them down. 1 more time, make sure you're going slow. And release. Shake out those arms. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go forward and back. So I'm going to bring that leg forward, bring that leg back, tap it down. So you decide. Is your leg going like super, super high? Super, super high? Maybe trying to make sure that they're roughly the same height on each side, or are you going low? That's fine. Whatever you want, whatever you need, totally cool. So the same thing, alternating side to side, making sure that you have enough room forward and back that you're not going to hit anything. So that's why I'm going to turn sideways for this so I don't hit anything behind me. All right, so I'm going to forward and back and forward and back. If I need to hold on for balance, I'm going to. If not, maybe I put my hands out. Maybe I have put my hands up this time. We're going to do 2 more, slow and controlled each side. And then release. We're going to do a nice little toe stand. So we're going to come down very, very slow into a squat with our heels lifted. So, and if you don't want to do that, just come right to seated, no worries. So nice and slow and controlled. Hands in front. Slowly, slowly. Don't just plop. And I'm going to hold here. Shoulders back and down. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring those hands behind me. Put my hips on the ground, put my glutes on the ground. Bring those legs in front. If you have your strap nearby, you can grab it. If not, no worries. We're going to do hamstring stretch sitting up. So I'm going to put that strap on both of those legs. And we're going to do both hamstrings at the same time. So I am going to, nice and slow, just kind of pull myself down to a point where I feel a stretch in my hamstrings and I have a flat back. I'm going to make sure that that strap is not pulling my feet in, that they are up and active and toes are up, pointing to the ceiling. And then release. Bring one knee, hug that sucker in. Like really try to bring that foot as close to your hips as you can. All right, let's spinal twist. Make sure that this hand here is super close to your spine. So we're sitting up nice and tall. And let's untwist. Other side. Big hug. All right, and let's spinal twist. Other side. Let's twist. We're going to bring those legs as wide as is comfortable. We're going to lift up, walk ourselves back down. Toes are pointed up. We're going to walk those hands in front, going as far as we can. Same thing, flat back. All right, and then come back up. Keeping the legs where they are. Keeping yourself up nice and tall. Let's bring one hand underneath the other into eagle arms. Once you're situated, palms can face each other or not, totally up to you. And just bring those elbows up towards the sky. Shoulders are still down. Elbows go up, not the shoulders. And release. And let's switch those arms. Make sure your hands are the same on both sides. And lift it up. Just the elbows. let's walk forward one more time. Maybe twist a little bit, so lead a little bit more with one hand. And then come back and then switch. And let's do it one more time and switch. And switch. Beautiful. Let's bend one knee in, bend the other knee in. Holding onto the knees, leaning back and letting go. Having this nice little V-sit. And come on up. Lean back, open up. If this isn't enough for you and you would like to raise those feet off the ground, feel free. And then come on in. We're going to do 2 more. Lean back, open up, feet up or not. Back down and come on in. And this last one we're going to hold for 10 seconds. All right? So let's lean back, open up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Lay back. If you want to grab something for Shavasana, please do. And we have 2 minutes right here. A nice little blanket going on. Hands palm up. Tuck those shoulder blades under. Let those toes just kind of flop out to the side. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. And just breathe and relax. All right, wiggle those fingers and toes. Nothing like the telephone going off. Downside of having a landline. Can't mute it. All right, bring one foot in, bring the other foot in, and just kind of windshield wiper those knees side to side. And then you're going to sit on up however you would like. I'm going to grab behind the thighs, and I'm going to rock and roll a couple times, and I'm going to sit up. But if there's a different way you want to sit up, you go for it. All right, it is time. We are done. Super fast, super easy. Get it in, get it out. Thank you for coming to Yoga Express with me today. And remember, if you would like longer practices, check out our Rise and Shine Yoga on Thursday mornings and check out our Yin on Friday early afternoon. I think it's 11:15. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.